We're going to go ahead and take a look at some photos for a magazine cover. So here's some photos I shot of a local band. Some of these are magazine cover worthy. So I'm going to go ahead and open Photoshop. One option is to use new file and go ahead and make it 8 by 10 by 200 ppi. 8 by 10, 200 ppi. Background could be white or black or whatever. And you can drag photos in here that you think would work. Make sure they're JPEGs, otherwise Camera Raw will open them up in, otherwise if they're RAW files, they'll open up in Camera Raw first. So this fits right to left all the way, but it doesn't cover the whole thing. So if you wanted to cover the whole thing, you could stretch it out so that it did cover the whole magazine cover. Something like that could work. Right there. If you wanted more photos in there, more than one photo on your cover, you would bring those in and resize them, and you'd have to put like a box around that so that it looks different and is separated from those, because that looks a little strange otherwise. Alternately, you could go ahead and if you had a vertical image like this one and you said that as it is makes a perfect magazine cover, you could just take that and drop it straight into Photoshop and it will open that on its own blank canvas, and you can use that as a magazine cover. Then start adding text and things of that sort. So that was option one of bringing the photo into an existing canvas, or this one here, bring in a new photo into Photoshop to be the actual background canvas, the background of your canvas. One thing you have to pay attention to, if you bring the photo in like this, it is currently locked. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. And then you could start adding your text. Here is the text tool. So if you go ahead and start adding text, guitar. So you need to make sure that is nice, big, and bold, and can be seen. So big and bold like that. And then do you want to have the person's head on top of the text or the text on top of the person's head? That's something you need to figure out. Let's go ahead and look back at the other one. We can go ahead and put guitar, guitar life, whatever we wanted to in here. Let's make it a little smaller. So that can work there. Again, you can go ahead and look at the layers, select the photo layer, and if you wanted to select just part of this guy here, oops, I just hit my keyboard, dang it. I'm going to hold down shift to add to the text, add to my selection. So if you wanted that to be on top of your text, make sure you have the correct layer selected, so you can copy and brand new text, brand new layer on top, and paste it, and now the hat is on top because that is only on this layer. So that's how you can bring something forward and on top pretty quickly and easily. And then you'd want to go ahead and in a new layer, when you hit the text tool, it will go ahead and create a new layer. When I just click it once and start typing. Dudley on his RJ45. Now the font is way too big. And you would want more than one story, so you would keep continuing and doing stories. And then you could also add a barcode and things of that sort, just like bringing another image, JPEG, bringing a barcode. And that's how you get things started.